Hi gang, Rebecca here, your best friend in your dating journey, in your love life. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click subscribe, and now let's dive in. Okay gang, let's talk about why women get burnt out from online dating. Okay, Susie Bo Boozy, you're not gonna believe it. I finally got a Tinder account. I know, you would not shut up about me getting on online dating. And I went on there and I saw this really cute guy and I swiped on him and we matched. Okay, Susie, it's literally been like 20 minutes and he hasn't even messaged me, that cute guy. But you know what, it doesn't even matter because I saw this other really cute guy. I love his profile. He's into all the same things I am. He loves walking and his name's Timothy. Susie, the weirdest thing happened. Timothy's profile just like completely disappeared. I don't understand. So I kept swiping. I know, I'm totally committed. Aren't you so proud of me? And I swiped with this guy named Beatrice, and he's a doctor and he's a six-pack and he loves to walk his cute little poochie on the beach. And I'm just waiting for him to message me. Oh my gosh, I just got a message. Hang on. Susie, he literally just asked me if I wanted to hook up with him. What the f? No, I don't want to hook up with you, bro. I'm on here because I'm looking for a long-term committed relationship that leads to marriage so I can stop worrying about my biological clock ticking. Like, these guys are just wasting my time on this online dating thing. I am over it. So burnt out, I'm never getting on this app again. I'll call you back. I'm gonna go delete it right now. Okay, so maybe you can relate to her, and if you can, then you're gonna love what I'm about to teach you, because I'm gonna tell you the 2 things that she's doing wrong and how to stop those things so that way you don't feel burnt out in online dating. You can actually meet a wonderful man online, okay? I've heard countless stories of people meeting their spouse online, and actually 1/3 of marriages today are from online dating. And we just went to a wedding recently, and when the man was saying his vows to his fiance slash about to be wife, he said in his vows how he's so grateful he went on Bumble because that's where they met. So I hope you're open to online dating if you were feeling burnt out, and I'm going to support you in how to not feel burnt out in online dating so it can actually be a great experience. Now, the first thing that she is doing wrong is she's spending too much time on the app. So you actually don't want to spend a lot of time on the app, because that's where we start to get burnt out, is when we go on there for hours every single night or in the mornings and we get sucked into it, and then we come out and we're like, oh, we're like maybe tired or we're feeling drained because we just put too much energy into it, okay? So what I recommend is that you go on for 3 to 5 times a week, only fit in 15 to 25 minute increments, right? So you can even set a timer and you say, okay, I'm getting on now and I'm only gonna be on for this long. And this will also be helpful if you are into online dating, but you tend to not check it at all, right? 15 to 25 minutes isn't very long, and you can set a timer and go on there 3 to 5 times a week and respond to people and then get off and go back. Even if there's a guy that you're really into and he's messaging you, right? You have a life, go live it, go have fun. Okay, so that's the number 1 thing that she's doing wrong, and to fix it is to, you know, set a limit and set times throughout the week that you go on and be more structured about it, okay? Now, number 2 is that she's too attached, right? So when you swipe on a guy, or even when a guy's messaging you and you're responding, you want to respond with the energy of you have nothing to lose and you're okay if you don't hear back from him. Like, literally, you want to swipe or you want to message and then you want to completely forget about it, right? Like, if you're on a certain app, sometimes you can actually delete the thread, but if they message you, you'll still get the message. Like, you want to delete the thread if you can. Like, you just want to forget about it, right? You're like, oh, this guy's interesting. You can be curious about it and you're moving on to the next. a lot of times we can show up to the online dating world and can be too attached, like finding the right person and getting all excited about one before actually knowing him. And then when he doesn't ask us out, we're like, oh my gosh, like he looked so perfect though, his profile matched mine, my family would have loved him, right? And we go down all of these pathways that then lead us to as if we're already in relationship, and then all of a sudden we don't hear from him. We're like, oh, what? I was like literally already with him in my head, right? So you want to show up with an energy of freedom and curiosity, right? When you're choosing to date and when you choose to go into the online dating world, come from a space of more so, how can I be curious and just open? Because that energy is going to show up in how you respond to people, and it's also going to support you in not feeling burnt out, right? We really only get burnt out because of our own attitude and our own come from, right? And our own hidden expectations that then they don't get met and we feel disappointed, and that's where the energy suck is, right? So when you show up to a dating app with just the pure intention to be curious and open to meeting a wonderful man through this process of talking to multiple men, then it's going to be a completely different experience. Your energy is going to be higher. You're going to actually get asked out by great men because they're not going to sense this needy attachedness, right? You're not the one pushing the agenda. You're not the one trying to set up the dates. You really just show up open and curious, and you trust that the right man is going to message you and then ask to see you and want to get to know you, okay? So ingrain that, embody that, and I hope that this video made a big difference for you. If it did, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah! P.S. If you have not already downloaded my free gift on the 3 biggest mistakes that most good-hearted single women make and how to avoid those mistakes, then you can click the link below and download it. It's free, it's all yours, and I hope that it makes a difference for you in your love life so that you can attract the man of your dream.